Hi guys, Bob Brennaman here. I'm a realtor in Charleston, South Carolina, and we are going to take you to check out some new homes that have just recently come on the market, just recently been finished, and we hope you guys enjoy New Builds with Bob. All right guys, Bob Brennaman here. We are continuing on with our series New Builds with Bob, and we are at 1999 North Creek Drive in Rivertown Country Club. The house was built by Saltwater Custom Homes, and they're honestly one of my favorite local builders here in Mount Pleasant, and we're going to take you guys through a tour. Hope you enjoy it. Let's take a look inside, y'all. All right. So again, like I mentioned on the porch, this is built by Saltwater Homes, and they are a really good builder. I would strongly encourage you, if you're considering building, to consider them as a builder. The thing I like about this house as we walk through it is, that it has a coastal feel. As you can see, they've got it staged right now, but you can look at the shiplap walls and the finish around the fireplace, even the driftwood they're using on the fireplace, I think kind of gives a coastal feel to it. And it has, has a lot of, I think, molding. It has a coffered ceiling, which a lot of people like. Has a high-end look to it. And then it has the kitchen off of the main living area, which again we've talked about before, is very popular with most people. So I think that's something, if you're thinking about buying a house, I always think resale, and I think that is something that will help with resale, is having an open floor plan. And this house has Thermador appliances, which again, Thermador right there with Viking, as far as a manufacturer of high-end luxury kitchen equipment. The kitchen opens up into a nice eating area that overlooks the marsh. And this house, you'll see as we go through it, this house sits on the marsh, so it has very private views off the back, which is something that's very important to a lot of people. So, it's got a real coastal feel to it, I think. After you go into the main living area, you've got the porch accessible from the kitchen and also accessible from the living area. The other thing that I think is important about this house that I talk about a lot, whether you're watching these videos or you go out and look at houses with me, is the master being down. And granted, we're in an elevated house. This house has an elevator shaft, which let me just point out to you guys. This is something, if you're building a house, you really want to do. This has a false bottom, so you could pop this out, you could pop the top out, and it would take you upstairs, and it would also run you to the main level, which is where you would park. So if you're building a house, it's very important, in my opinion, to put in an elevator shaft. Even if you never need to put in an elevator, when you get ready to resell it, you're going to have a lot more options. So from here, we're going to go and kind of show you the master, which I think has some upside. Again, this is a little more tucked in and away from the kitchen, which I like. Sometimes the kitchen is the master right off the kitchen. You have some noise issues, but with this, it's nicely moved over here. This room gets lots of light. It's a little cloudy out, but we still get a lot of light in here. And this bathroom is nice and long, travertine floors, shiplap around the shower, which is something that's pretty cool. And I like the fact that they have taken the tile. A lot of times you see people run the tile up to the top of the ceiling, but they have wrapped it all the way around, which I think gives it a nice kind of, it just gives it a nice feel, nice rich feel. And then you've got a long, looks like a single closet that husband and wife would share, and then you've got the powder room off of there. But I do like this. I like the master setup. It looks like they've done some nice things with rainfall shower heads, and just generally just good neutral, I think, colors. We are in an elevated house. It's a low country style house. It's very popular where we are right now in Charleston. And the thing that people like about it is the fact that underneath the house, you've got, poured cement. You park a bunch of cars under there. You can park a boat. You can create a play area. There's a lot of uses for this. So, and again, resale, it always resells well to have the elevated house. So it's not a basement. A lot of people get it confused with a basement. It's not a basement. It's louvered. It's screened on the inside. And it's a great place to do a lot of things that most families need the extra space for. All right, guys, we're going to take you upstairs here. There are 3 bedrooms upstairs, and then you have a really cool media room that has a long, basically the back side of the house. Upstairs is a deck that overlooks the marsh and the creek, and I think it's a very nice setup upstairs. All right, that wraps up another tour of the New Builds with Bob. And today's house again is in Rivertown Country Club It is 4 bedrooms and about 3,600 square feet, on the market for $799,000. And I think, honestly, a great house. If you want more information, you want to set up a tour, or you want to talk about new builds in Charleston or in Mount Pleasant, give me, Bob Brennaman, a call at Brennaman Group, 843-345-6074. And you can always check us out on the web at mountpleasantproperty.net. Thanks, y'all.